And good evening everyone who is watching the stream of VOD, arrives on air, and welcome to my, well, it's gonna be probably a shorter one, on the shorter side, but still a DC stream. So, the day has been kinda a little bit, not a little bit, disappointing in the end, and maybe just a little bit of just switching over to something else would be actually good, just to set my mind off of things. So let's see if we still have the car. I checked it like a couple hours ago, it was still there. Yep, here we go. So what happened here? The last stream I finally found cars, but it was somebody's base, so I raided it, and then I tried to hide this car on the slope, and I died. But then I returned back really fast, and managed not only to find the car, but even to find the body. So now let's see if we can get out of here. We might die trying, or we might not be able to even change seat. Okay, no, we can. Let's see. Make this a little bit quieter. The character, as you can see, is a little bit not in good shape. So we gotta find food. I was moving and now I'm not moving. Started good, ended up not that good. Okay. Let's see if we can push the car. Drop this in the trunk to avoid double carrying. Gotta be here, this gotta be here. For now that's enough. Can I close this? Can I push it? Yes, I can. Okay. That worked a little bit. Still stuck in the tree. I don't want to cut the tree because that might create a problem of its own. Then push to the side. Maybe get in. Seats. Start the engine. Yeah. Careful here. I learned my lesson about DZ cars and slopes. Now we gotta go and find some food as fast as possible, because we are struggling here, and struggling very seriously. The best shot would be to go to the coast and do some fishing. So we might get killed like that, of course. That's easy. But we are in a pretty rough shape already. So we got to find a road. There is a road actually. Oops. That was a little bit unexpected, but okay. Is this a road? Kinda looks like one. to some degree. So I know that there is a village here that spawns sometimes some hunting loot and hunting food like chocolate bars. But surviving on chocolate bars, that would be a stretch. So I might find them, I might not find them. That's probably... That should go on the to the coast, right? Or maybe let's take the one that's down there. There's definitely a road here. Speaking of definitely being a road here, there is the trail. Oh crap, that's ice, right? Not a road either. So this is a path, but no roads here. Should go to the coast as far as I remember, but we might encounter some pretty steep slope. Oops! Crap. The central parts of them, I didn't see them. Tensioning. Of the whole structure. That is... There is a road out of nowhere, okay. Ah, yeah, okay. We're still pretty far away from the coast. Or I don't know. What? Lesogorovka. That's the Lesogor. Ah, it's over there. Okay, the village over there. There was only that lumber mill compound. Yeah, let's see if I can get anywhere like this. This is like my second time properly driving on a Sakhal map, on any Sakhal server on the Sakhal map. Okay. The road's over there. The good thing is that I'm not cold while I'm inside the car, even though there's a door absent. Oh boy. Just before the breach. Oops. Okay. That wasn't my thing at all. I didn't do that. The wheels are all okay. So invisible bumps, it is still a thing. But again, I'm kinda rushing a little bit here because of my low energy issues. Okay, that's the one that goes to the coast. Is it Aniva? Crap, if it's Aniva, it's very big. Looks like Aniva. Yeah, crap. A ton of barriers here. Let's try not to crash into them. Leaving this place just to be on the safer side, because I'll be vulnerable for a little bit. I'll be vulnerable before I figure this whole situation out. Yeah, I think this is as good as it's going to be. At least I can hide the car behind the house. Or behind the rocks here. Yep, they're already here. Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay. Okay. Don't panic. Take the spark plug out. Take this gun out. Don't want to be shot. Using it. Going to hide it like somewhere around here for now. Is that glowing? No, okay. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? Yep, here's my knife. It's to be here. Okay. The zombies, freaking hell. Yeah, they spawn around that house. Okay, I need sticks. Oh god, I'm hurting badly. Need a bush. Okay. One stick. The long way to do it. One stick. We need do I have any ways to actually add? Yeah, I have it. Cool, nice. And a rope. I have the rope. Amazing. And I have a cooking pot. So the only thing I need just to catch a fish. Craft this. Then do this. Then we just need a worm, one worm. This character haven't eaten from her spawn, so I'm kinda running against starvation here. Okay, audio. All I need is just one fish. And with this hook, we might be able to get it fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Maybe we'll, if we are lucky, maybe we could find some caviar in one of them. Come on, that's a good hook. That's a good fishing hook. Give it to me. Yep, we have one. So the rod stays here for now. The fish. Let's go behind the ship. There's a normal fishing rod here. I didn't see it. I'm dumb. Yeah. Something to stop dying, at least for a second. Got lucky here. Then this stuff, let's move it out of the way. Let's do some cooking. Drop it on the ground. Which one? Okay, come on, start cooking. Good. Okay, got the roll back. Drop it on the ground, hoping it would get cooked faster. It would get colder faster. So this I can attach to my backpack for now. So I kind of rushed to the coast because it was 100% reliable way to find food. If you make it to the coast, if you have enough time, you 100% will get food. Okay, come on. Get cold already. It's good that I'm not wet. If I was... Yeah, if I was wet, I would have died already. I would have been dead. Very, very dead. There's nothing to do for now. Just to wait. So the water's not a problem. I just need, well, I have some with me, and then I just need to get to any piece of snow here. Okay, it's ready. Oh boy. Now we are like going to survive at least starvation. The rest I'm not sure. How fast can my stomach be filling up? Okay, not dying anymore. Good. A little bit cold, but only a little bit. Don't have pluses, but that's not a big deal. So let's get more fishes. We don't really have room for it unless we ditch the fishing rod. We'll probably just, after that, we'll ditch the rod. Should have put them in my inventory to get a little bit warmer. Okay, I won't be able to carry more than 2. And I will probably have to start fire in that house over there. Just to get warm on top of everything. Okay. Got 2 worms. Where did they go? They are with me. Good. Not sure why I'm hurting. Just attach it here and start fishing. I have a feeling that I only have some stamina because I don't have pouches for my vest, for my plate carrier. Okay, another fish. Very good. So let's cut it with a knife in good condition. Let's cut one, maybe try to fit it in our inventory, and then the second one we'll just take in our hands. These ones, they don't have fish, right? A fish, sorry, a fish. Caviar. Yep. No caviar. I thought getting that car out of these trees would be way harder, but I totally forgot about pushing cars. Okay, I cut 2. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Because I cannot carry that much. Okay. Put the guns here. Going to drop this here. Well, that's gonna give me space for 2 more fishes. Where are they? Where did they go? I lost my fishes. Here they are. And one in my hands. Now let's get to the building. Just to get warm, dry, and cook it at the same time. Yeah, I'll have to start the fire in the fireplace. Which is kinda... well... 2 steps away from Aniwa. Maybe not the greatest idea. Of course I cannot get over the walls here. Oops. Strange lag. That looked like that it wasn't a lag. Like it was another invisible wall or hitbox of something. This place doesn't have any loot. There's the fishes. All of them. The cooking pot looks like it's ruined, but it's just damaged, not even badly damaged. Okay. Now we need some bushes. 2 steps away from the road, which is, yeah, very, very worrying. Makes you feel... Oh, heat pack. That'll come in handy for now. That'll come in handy, I said. Let's move it here in my pants. Cut 2 long sticks. Get 5 sticks in 1 stack. Nice sound and animation. Touch. Hope this is dry. Yes, it is. Attach. Gonna be just well, gonna be enough to cook them. Maybe not enough to get all the pluses. Not enough, maybe fuel to just make it dry. Make me dry. Yeah. Oh. Okay, first cooking, then the rest. The zombies, maybe they're gonna calm down at some point. That's good already. That's already a win. Swap. Losing blood on top of losing health. Then this to fix my damaged bushlet again. Okay. 2 are done. 2 more to go. Yeah, I have a feeling I will have to ditch some of the things. Badly damaged grenade on my plate carrier. You know what? That I don't like. Next two already good. This can go here, because we don't really need it all the time. Nothing's drenched by the shoes because of the fishing. This one is a little bit in need of reload. Behind me. For a second sounded like the zombie was getting aggroed on somebody. Fighting over my fish and warm fireplace. Yeah. It's actually got to be here. This. Here we have our hatchet that will go back on my backpack instead of this fishing rod, because I'm not going to need it. Not even a single plus. But I am regenerating everything, which is good. Ah, now we have 1 plus. Okay. So can I fit more fish in my stomach? Again, this character, never eaten. This character spawned on the coast during my, well, in the end of my previous Daisy stream. And I got lucky. I was able to run all the way from that spawn to the place where I died. And I was even able to find my body. I didn't hope to find my body. I kind of wanted to take a look at the car. And maybe even, like, hide it somewhere, and then the character would just probably just die because of the starvation and hypothermia. But the character survived, so we were able actually to get the car out of the trees really relatively easily. I keep forgetting about that pushing game mechanic. That helps a lot with that, and I'm going to, well, I mean, and since I got the car out, I was like, okay, let's go, and then drive all the way to the coast. And since the character wasn't really close to dying already, I was like, let's go to the coast and, yeah, try to survive this. Waiting a little bit. Maybe we can get the shoes dry. Crap, the hand slot's glitched. How do I fix it? Maybe let's try some animations. So, nope. That's a problem. That's like a real problem. I cannot shoot, cannot protect myself. I don't even know what is in my hands now. Just want to get the shoes dry. Can we dry them here in the slots? I'm risking. If somebody comes, because of the smoke coming out of the chimney, I won't be able to protect myself even because my hand slot is just destroyed. I guess I do something to the game that makes it hand slot just die like this on me. We're going to get the surplus because of not drenched shoes anymore, just soaked ones. No, we're not going to. Surplus is not appearing. Okay, going to log out inside the house. Wait a little bit. Just a little bit. And then log in back. Because this is, yeah. This is the only way to fix the hand slot glitch, at least for me. If you can log out, then log out. If you are getting attacked by zombies, well, you'd have to take some beating from the zombies. You cannot log out. Okay, the hand slot's working. Curious if the ashes still get you warm. Do they? Can you just get warm because of the ashes? No, by the look of it, you cannot. Not even overheating anymore. But you can cook on them, right? Okay. Now this is pretty much just like any other random place surrounded by zombies. Nothing special. probably stupid, but I want to hide that vehicle rifle. I won't probably return to it like ever. So we only need nails for this, the rest we have. And this place just doesn't have anything at all. And yeah, the shovel. We don't have a shovel. So that's another problem. Okay. The hook stays in my inventory like this, but this can go here. And then probably something else would be smart to keep in there too, like this detonator. Maybe some rags. One of these. Oh, I have two that I did not see. And a badly damaged spark plug. I have two of these stones. Okay. Then this deserves some good treatment. Has less. We'll have to stop and do some fishing, but that will happen later. For now, let's get our guns. And driving on the coast actually is going to be very dangerous. Especially driving into somebody, for example, with a shotgun. Yeah. You know what? Let's do it like this. Maybe I could find space for it in my inventory now. Especially maybe ditching something. Let's hide behind the rocks and figure out our inventory. We definitely could ditch one of those. So this is already done. This like can go here. And maybe like this. Oh no, this is going to be ditched. Okay. And this then goes here. I lost one of the magazines for this gun, which is sorta kinda stupid. Oh, what did I do? Unload. Unload the whole magazine. Let's inspect the rounds inside just in case. Armor piercing. Didn't go here. All went in here. So let's load it with armor piercing rounds. like this. Crap, got scared by the rock sounds. Hard rock sounds. So then these are good, yeah. These armor piercing ones. Then these normal ones. And then these ones. Here we go. Now let's see what we can throw around. Oh yeah, we can actually throw some things around for sure. And this can go here. This we will ditch. This can go here, and this goes in my inventory, which is kinda insane at this point, but we found a way to fit it in, and we actually even have some room left. Okay. Would be really nice to find a way to hide this gun, even though if I never return to it, so be it. To find a shovel, some nails in a coastal town. Hide it somewhere there. The only thing I have here is this handsaw. That the only thing that would help. Okay, this I wanted to leave in the car. This then goes here. More or less. The shoes stay damp. So badly damaged spark plug, is it going to work? It might just it might give out in the middle of a road or something. So okay, now if we die, it's not because we did something wrong. Well, I mean, choosing places to go, like you can choose wrong too, yeah. But if we die, that would be because of something else, not because of starving. Captain, good evening, welcome. How is it going? I'll have to stop for some snow. Immediately got the car stuck on a random rock. That's very professional parking. The zombies are coming after me. Oh. Pretty resilient. Okay, this is normal water. I left the car like this because from a distance it might look like just another ruin, if you don't exactly remember where all the ruins are. Captain TP, I don't know if you like interested in watching previous streams, But, well, I mean, my previous Daisy stream was kind of something in terms of, well, I would call it loot adventures. So I was looking for a car. I had been looking for a car for I don't know how long, 2 streams, 3 streams. And when I started my previous stream, I just was like, yeah, I'm going to use the map of car spawns and I'm going to go to the largest city. And I check methodically every car spawn. I didn't find any car spawns there. But then I found something else. And that wasn't the last surprise. So, but now we have a car. And we are not, at least, we didn't die. We didn't lose the car, let's put it that way. We didn't lose the car, because technically we died. So, unfortunately, experimental servers are normally low pop, if it's not like some hyped update, and not just after it was released. So, plus another problem, Sakhal servers, they have less population. So, but I'm going to be pretty much a sitting duck here in this car, and I'm not going to try to like hide. I'll be driving on the coast. I'll try to do my own things, yeah, for sure. I'm not going to leave the car in the middle of the road. That's for sure too. But I'll be driving and I'll be making stops and I'll be well, this direction maybe it's not the best way, but whatever. So, and I'll be risking. So the thing about Aniva is that the highway goes around it, makes a huge loop. I'm curious if we can go through Aniva, straight through, or not straight but just through. I don't think I ever spawned in Aniva. Do we have any streets in here? Okay, sure looks like one. Oops. And I haven't been to the center of Aniva, so I would always stay on the outskirts. There's like a military installation over there. That's slightly unexpected. So they have only like 2 roads. The main one and this one that goes to the port. Let's use some side roads then. This seems to be going sorta, kinda in the right direction. Oh yeah, it's going to this compound. This compound I know very well. Good place for a new spawn. Okay, there's rocks here. Random rock layup. To be honest, the car does that even without any rocks sometimes. So maybe we have invisible rocks. Maybe sorta kinda going with the highway to get a little bit of the cost. But I don't really need to get off the cost at this point. That's meat. Ooh. Okay. Obviously, roadkill is not an option. Whatever. I don't want to do it in the middle of an open field. Works with deer. Didn't work here. Used to work. Maybe these days it's actually with the new car mechanics, car code, car physics code, network code. You cannot kill animals like that anymore. Okay, these spawns, they actually can sometimes offer the shotguns. There's something that looks like a rifle. I'm struggling to hit them. Okay, I hit one. Okay. That's definitely a flight of a policeman, not a navigator. The new shotgun. Oh boy, yeah. Is it like... Yeah, it cannot be full auto, but semi-auto, like pretty much like Saiga. Yeah, it can be. Going to make it look like there's like random stuff in here, and the shotgun all the way down. Let's do some driving. This place is called Vostok, East. So I suppose this is like the most eastern part of the island. Yeah, I know this place. You spawn actually here a lot and get warm in this ruined house. Nice gas station. And this place is called... Crap, I missed it. Шумная, noisy. Not seeing any people around here. Another traffic accident, or police car just spawned. What do you have around? Any guns? That's the new shotgun. That's going to be added in 1.28 that I found. Captain TP, yeah. Even just, well, I mean, it was usually okay for me, but I think last 2 years I died at least once because of a car accident, and that was on a server with very good ping. The car was just displaced for a second and then got, well, teleported under the map. So this is like, yeah, something else. There's a problem sometimes when you leave vehicles. It kinda sends you, it kinda makes you lag for a second. And it happens almost every time with bots. But that's just a minor, very minor thing. Yeah, but then they've already become pretty good. They had already become pretty good, and then at least on low pop servers that are not really loaded, and then with this patch they kinda, well, they say they made them way better. Remember about a couple broken bridges here and there. So I need a road that goes inland but doesn't attract a ton of new spawns. Is it possible? That's an interesting place. Does it have a name? By the look of it, it does not have a name. Oh no, it has a name. Matrosova? Sailors? Oh yeah. And that's where we need to kinda stop and take a look around. I want to go and land from here, hide the car at least in some group of trees, and then get back here. This place is called Rudnogorsk. Yeah, Rudnogorsk. Or mountains, something like that. So a mining place, obviously. And they have a lot of mining industry going on. Is that a road over there? On the hill. Let's take a look. It's not a road, but okay. It's even better that this is not a road. But again, the slopes can be like absolutely dangerous. So you leave the car on a slope, you get out of it, and you're pretty much done. It'll start rolling immediately. Ah, interesting. I was kinda going here, I think, driving. There is a road. Nice. Very nice. And it goes up. Super nice. Oops, 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 oops. Won't be able to climb there. But maybe there's another turn of the road. Yep, that's exactly where the road goes. So... yeah, that's every time. Oh, yeah, okay. That's a problem. I'm just sliding off of this. Would be visible from the road. Maybe not really. Okay, are we good? We are not really, we are still sliding. The engine. Stop. How do I make you turn off all the physics? Let's go in, crap. Okay, the right position of the wheels, I suppose. Let's get from the other side. Get out on the other side. Okay, it's stable. Not going to roll out with roll away without me. So have the shotgun here. So if I want to hide things, I will need shovel. Maybe let's leave the hatchet here. I have a blade. Let's leave this here and the rounds for it. As well as this is badly damaged. It's empty, which is nice. Gonna give me quite some room. Okay. Quite some room for a couple things that I'm going to need to craft a couple crates. Audio goes back. So I hope it's not that visible. The car is, I mean. Spark plug goes in my pocket. So let's see. The road's over there. Okay. The road goes like this. Then you look around. And yeah. I won't be able to find it myself, I think. Oh yeah, it's hidden very well. Okay. Maybe they could see it from like another hill in the scope. That might be possible. But for that you got to be scoping out the hills, the mountains. We've got to remember this road here. That's the one we need. So now we need some standard industrial / workshop type loot. A shovel, nails. And that would be pretty much it, I think. I found a very good rod. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but at the same time, because it's next to the rod, but at the same time, it's absolutely nothing special. Just a rod. That's where I spawned, and that's where the journey of this character technically started, but it wasn't this exactly character, but since I died because of a car, and I managed to pick everything up almost immediately. There's a base over there. There was the first one I raided. Cannot see it through the scope actually. The trees, it looks like I can see through the trees, but I'm not seeing anything over there. So since this character kinda immediately turned into her predecessor, yeah, I don't count it really like two different characters. It's for the shotgun that I left behind. Not going probably to find any food here, but things like shovels and nails, why not? The car's hidden well enough for just maybe a day or two. And the first house here, and I find the map. So these combined two characters, one that died and one that continued, couldn't find the map for like 3 or 4 streams. That's some rounds. Is this good? Yeah, pristine. Let's cut it. Oops. The hand slot is glitched again. And I heard some noise from outside. Crap, I need to relog. I'm not sure if I even can shoot. Why is it happening to me, huh? Okay, I'm going to try to relog in here. I mean, this problem, I don't know if others experience it. I haven't really seen a lot of DZ content lately. Haven't been watching. But looks like hand desynchronization slot, it's hitting me harder now. In this experimental. Maybe because I'm currently on a relatively high ping server. Okay, now I can remove it from my hands. Where did my rigs go? Did I hide them somewhere? In a cooking pot, probably. Yeah. Okay. That's some soda. It's calories. Not sure what I heard. Maybe it was my character just rustling of his clothes. Of her. That's Betty, by the way. Betty's character. Modeled after Betty. There's a dump truck over there. And this goes, I guess, yeah, this big road goes to the quarry. That's for the dump trucks. There's a huge quarry that I know about, but I haven't been to on stream, I think. At this point I cannot 100% tell what's going on. Where I was and where I wasn't, what I visited already and what I haven't visited, because yeah, I've seen Sakhal, of course, other people playing them, seen streams, seen a little bit videos, not a lot though. So, oh, they tried to build a base here, or maybe it was a base that just everything, all that's left. I guess we just got to go to the industrial zone. What we need to do, what I've never done, we need to check the state of the rounds in the magazine. This is not my gun. This is a gun that I picked up from the base I raided the last stream. Okay, so this place mostly consists of different industrial zones. This is a very industrial area, industrialized area. Okay, and I need to take a break, a short break. What's that? Interesting. Yeah, this is not going to spawn much. That over there, for example. Dump trucks are supposed to spawn things. Dump trucks are supposed to spawn things, right? Yeah, I'm losing ability to speak. Losing ability to speak already. To talk. The day kinda has been on the mess side in the end. What was that noise? There's like a ton of noises here that I'm not recognizing. Anything on the deck? In Livonia they spawn things. Yeah, not very industrial, to be honest. Not very industrial at all. Heat pack, yep. This I'm taking. By the way, this we don't need. This we do need. Oh yeah. At least we have some bushes here. We're gonna be staying in a super open area. Okay, nice. Food's nice. And it's kinda rare. Oh, I left my car somewhere over there. Between those two hills. I mean, that's a system of transporters, I think, and you can get like to that one, I think, from here, but I cannot really climb. That's my problem. Okay, this is a stupid risk over nothing. I think I'm stuck. Oh no. So I'm not stuck. Yeah. I don't have enough stamina to climb all this stuff here. And I'm too big to get through this hole over there. So I cannot jump on that transporter. Unless like just risking it like this. Okay. I just wanted to climb over there. It's climbable with a ladder, okay. Am I... No, I'm not that fat. I can't get through. This is port. Military area is over there somewhere. cannot even see it really. That's like another pier. Or maybe not even a pier. Did I see somebody there? Nails. Good. Pretty heavy box, by the way, it's 3 kg. So now we need a shovel. Or a pickaxe. Pickaxes spawn here in this town. That I know. The noises are brutal. Capri pants, yeah. Good luck getting warm in those around here. So that's technically where I found everything that I needed to raid the first base several streams ago. So if it's going to give it to me like again, or maybe not twice, just pretty much in a row. Okay, we definitely need some sticks. That's tempting. That is very tempting. And then immediately getting more pockets. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go for this one. And I ditched the belt because I hope to find a plate carrier for well, I was going to attach my holster that I was going to find to a plate carrier. Okay, that's 5 sticks. Obviously, you cannot have a fire in here, but it would be nice. But probably gotta just go for one of the warehouses. Any fire barrels? Please? No? Okay. No fire barrels. And no loot. car battery. That's like almost the first car loot that I was able to find. Okay, can we have it in a container? That'd be nice if it was possible to do in a container. Nope. Keeping my Rex a little bit too far hidden in my inventory. Too deeply hidden. Fireplace. Let's see if we can just get it going in here. No, we cannot. That'd be too good to ask. Then let's do it like here. Be able to hide behind the container a little bit if somebody enters. There's maybe a way to see me from the roof, but only a small gap between trees available. Five sticks going to be enough to give me some pluses at least. So we raided 2 bases on this server. We have raided 2 bases on the server already. And now I'm kinda trying to make my own stash, which is probably just pointless. Yeah, that's the only normal car battery that I've seen so far on the server in like several streams. What's going on here? Just checking my phone while waiting. Okay. Just waiting. Still waiting. The first plus is the hardest one. Let's drink the water while we are waiting. I know where the water source in this town is. Not that far away from the base that I raided several days ago. So we can go there. Just to check if the base is still there. Gotta be careful if the base is still there. I gotta remember that I leaving. I took some of their stuff, but I Otherwise, didn't do any serious damage. No damage at all. Just a hole in a fence for myself, and then took some of their loot. But I left them a mine in a pretty cheeky spot in their base. Their base wasn't like really big, so if they're expecting me to be back or somebody else to be back, then they might actually do the same. Start mining it. They definitely had some mines. Well, I took one of them. Okay. Getting the second plus. Oh, this is edible. Let's eat it. And we are done. Crap, some of them really look like survivors. That's nice. Let's see if we need to change. No, we don't. Nothing that's going to need fixing with this thing. Okay, that's good. So now we need something like a shovel. This place actually doesn't look that big, but last time I just was able to find everything here, everything I needed. In the small buildings, not in the big ones. In the small buildings and containers. A lighter. My lighter. Well. Horn. Mine's pristine. I'm keeping it, even though it has a little bit less of gas. Oh, tire repair kit spawns here. Okay, let's grab it for the car. Just was on the table. Some of the stables, yeah, they can spawn things. They're not just furniture. I kinda like this place that you can, because you can find a lot here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There's a lot of open containers. The weather just amazing. Oh, a spark plug. In good condition. So the badly damaged one goes away. Oh, you look at that. There's one open container over there. Yeah. I need to ditch this to be able to climb it. Oh, come on, it's climbable. Do you want me to ditch something else? Okay. There's one building left here. But that's usually where the loot you need is. Yeah, okay. Looks comfortable enough. Matches, tracksuit pants. Okay. Yeah, with this type of weather, especially I'm like judging by the sound of it and by the snow intensity, you wouldn't have been able IRL to see any mountains, any horizon, and especially light like this. That side with the sun kinda maybe could have been a little bit brighter, but that would be it. Yeah, the big buildings here, they're pointless to loot. Oh, there's the fire barrel in this one. Okay. So that side then. Any pickaxes, any shovels. By the way, spades, short shovels would work, of course, too. As well as I think hoes would work. Okay. Just gloves. So the pickaxe that I used while raiding the base I found over there in those containers. So let's see if the lightning strikes twice in just one spot. That's pretty much scope repair kit. Nothing really. So where? Yeah, here, 2 containers. Well, no pickaxes. Okay. That would be pretty bold to just hope for one. Clearing up. We still have a little bit of time, but oops, hi there. Okay, these zombies are easy to kill. The ones that are in Petropavlovsk-Sakhalsky are not. There's definitely difference between civilian zombies here or... Well, here on the coast, it's all the coast, but... Here in new spawn land. A hatchet, that's not new. No. We need a second hatchet. Something tells me that I'm not going to. Okay, I'm going to take a very short break. Pretty much I'm going to grab a drink. And then we're going to have like maybe another 20 minutes or something. Something along those lines. So, some clips for you, some AFK time for me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So we still have a little bit of time. Not a lot. Let's get back to real-time DayZ though. For that, not a lot of time situation. It's kind of getting chilly in here. Even though I have a couple PCs running. Mine's actually pretty hot. Another one here is working behind me, testing things. That one's pretty hot too. Sec. A radiator. This one has 4 crosses on it, or 4 pluses. So, pickaxe or a shovel? There's a police station over there, and that means a lot of zombies. A lot of pretty annoying zombies. The bush is making rustling noises, like startle me. Have you ever noticed that this, and under some condition, kinda feels like purple-ish? The ceilings in this building, not the floors. That's like a shadow baked in. Baked in the textures. Yes, we have a lot of that stuff baked in from like legacy legacy times. Well, I mean from Arma 2 times. More nails, no thank you. I need something else now. Zombies are loading in. So that place over there, I'm not going to go there. How did you immediately cut me? I have a feeling this bushlat thingy makes you really vulnerable to like cutting attacks. Because the previous jacket that I was wearing, while I was wearing it, my character barely got cut, and then by zombies. And then when I switched, yeah, this happened. Containers, but not all of them have loot. Spark plugs. That's another spark. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we have 2 spark plugs, right? Just give me a second. It's a worn one. Good. What's damaged? What's destroyed? There was something on me that was badly damaged. Badly damaged. Just ruined. Straight up. Wait a second. I thought one of the containers, but no, they are good. lot of them over there. Dress shoes. That does not look like a shovel at all. Too many zombies, I don't want to. Crap. Oh. Okay, let's go and take a look at the base. Kinda curious if anything going on there. Maybe if they left, maybe if the base is destroyed, there's still a shovel there. They had a couple, or a pickaxe. Try to go a little bit around it. Maybe they've just fixed the base and nothing happened. They placed it very, very, very smartly. It's like invisible even from pretty much any angle, almost invisible. And even if you see it, sometimes the only thing sometimes it would look like just the rocks surrounding it. Give me a second. Just go. Going to take a look from above. Oh yeah, that's completely destroyed. Well, not completely, but definitely destroyed. Plus, like, even though they built it smart from the discovering standpoint, point of view, yeah, but not smart from just safe from people trying to shoot you inside. So yeah, that's down there. Maybe they loaded everything in a truck and just left. Or maybe I'm not the only bright light bulb in the town. Other people came here. Be careful, mines. There's still stuff. Still a little bit of loot. Still tons of magazines. That's going to be good for my swall. Yeah, look at this. We found what we were looking for. Still some rounds. People been kinda taking it. Well, not despawning it by the look of it. Here we go. We have a pickaxe. How do I fit it in my inventory? Any ideas? Only double carrying. Let's fix it. It's badly damaged. Don't want it to get destroyed just because of some random situation. Take this. So I left the mine somewhere here, I think. Or here. Maybe somebody stepped on it already. Okay, everything else is empty. This one's empty. Only some loot here. The crates, some of the crates are gone. Well, the majority of the crates are gone. But the sea chest. Sea chest actually can be buried. You just grab it. Let's see, can we bury it here? On this server? Yeah, it can be buried. Well, yeah, no, that's actually, that's working. That's going to work. It's just, we got to move it away out of here. So, but for that, can I pick it up with the loot inside? Yeah, I can. So let's just take it to hands. I don't need all these rounds. I'm just going to leave the majority of them. For the people to, well, use if they want to. If anybody wants to. Okay, get under the fence. On the other side, not like this, like this. Stand up. Grab the chest. And let's leave the place. That's pretty stupid, but why not? So see that car on the coast, crashed car, it's a ruin. I spotted the base from there, from those rocks. Curious, if I bury it in the snow, is it going to be like that mound of dirt? Well, I'm kind of going inland a little bit, but at the same time I'm moving it closer to the water source, a place that people naturally visit. Boom. I don't know, feels like just something to do, and then maybe to see for how long this stash survives on this server, because people find things really fast. It's without any people who would, any players who would play just in a not fair way using cheats and whatnot. So just people, they tend to find things. I won't say I found myself a bunch of buried stuff in the middle of the woods, but that has happened to me. So not a bunch, but some things. Yeah. Kinda like those rocks over there. Getting it to the island and burying it like on one of the islands, that's actually, yeah, another interesting idea. Because on this server right now there's a ton of bots, not a problem at all. But on the other side, going for just one gun with rounds, going for just one gun with even with rounds to just an island, looking for a boat or swimming there, that would be that wouldn't be really exciting, especially after respawning, not having anything, not having even like temperature buffs, let alone like energy and clothes. That definitely would be possible to do, yeah, but everything comes with a price. That island, I think, is swimmable too. Or... oops. Climbing the rocks already. That's an interesting spot. Like between these two big rocks. Well, I mean, it's almost invisible without any burying, but yeah. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I cannot bury it here. Why? Because of the slopeness? Or because of this technically being all just rocks? Let's see if I can bury it here. No, I cannot. Because of uneven ground? That's a downer. Because of uneven ground, I think. Gonna find another place, maybe somewhere over there. Let's see. I haven't done a lot of this, especially like on Sakhal, but just in general, I don't really do underground stashes. I don't really like stash things away. I don't really build bases. Sometimes, yeah, I would, but only sometimes. like that ridge over there. Looks like it has some more or less even ground in front of it. That over there, a rod? No, cannot be a rod. No, it is a rod. Crap. That's why it looked like even. Well, that's a path, but not a road. Is that a cave? If this is a cave, I give up. Okay, can we bury it like here, for example? Just for the test? No. Maybe the ground's frozen? That's why we cannot. If that's the case, then it's a big problem. Here we have, oops, completely even ground. Canberry, okay. So it's not because it's frozen. It's because it's uneven. I was right. How uneven would it need to be? For example, is this uneven? No, it's not uneven. This is like perfect. This looks like just another bush, a part of the bush. It's unfindable. Looks like dark grass or something like this spot. It should be absolutely impossible to find. Good spot. This is not a road, this only looks like a road. Yeah. What was that sound? Yeah, foxes are a little bit insane. All of them. Okay, but it's time for me to call it a day here. So thank you very much for watching. That's been pretty interesting. We managed, first of all, to get the car out of the woods, because I thought it might have been just completely stuck. I thought it was possible for it to be lost. After during the previous stream, in the end, it started rolling down, killed me, and got stuck in a tree, got stopped in a tree. So no, we were able to get it out of the woods. Then the character that was dying because of hypothermia and especially starvation. We got this character going again, though this character, she's a new spawn that ran to the place of that car accident so fast that, yeah, I was able to retrieve even all the loot from my body, which I didn't really hoped for. Wasn't running there for loot. I was running there back for the car. Sorry, hiccups. So yeah, and then, well, we continued our journey around the island. I hope to continue tomorrow with this car or without it. So thank you for watching, everybody. Captain TP in Twitch chat, thank you, man. Good night. Just give me a second. Don't leave the chat yet, people. So YouTube people, thank you for watching me on YouTube. There's not a lot of you. I cannot even see how many, doesn't matter. Thank you for watching me on YouTube. Please leave a like, and doesn't matter if it's like you're watching it live or is it if it's a recorded video for you, doesn't matter, likes still help. Sanagol, thank you for lurking, thank you for watching. So subscribe for more. By the way, I stream every day. That's both for Twitch people and YouTube people. I stream every day, but I don't have any set starting times. I don't have a set time slot. It's kind of usually nighttime when it's nighttime in Europe. But in order not to miss me, the best way to catch the streams would be to activate notifications on YouTube, on Twitch. So don't forget about that. So because I don't have a schedule, I don't post it, and I start randomly, and I do streams randomly. Sometimes we stream DayZ, sometimes GeoGuessr when we don't really have a lot of time, sometimes something else, some DIY stuff, for example. So Twitch people, don't leave the chat yet. Thank you for watching on Twitch, where I think the quality of my picture is better. Let's go and find somebody to raid. We always do that when we finish up, especially after like playing some DayZ. I have 11 people active on my following page, and only one of them is playing DayZ. And yeah, okay. And I've raided him not that long ago. So then let's take a look at the Twitch section of DayZ. Twitch section. Here we go. We are here somewhere. On the bottom of it. Let's find somebody to raid. Give me a second. Give me a short second. Experimental, don't think so. Sakhal. Okay. There is a person playing on a console. Their title says Hardcore Sakhal. So let's see. They're streaming in 864p just like I do. They have a pinned message about it. 864p, it's not standard resolution, but it does work. So let's go and say hi to Rena Junes. I hope I read it right. So see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night.